Why do you think it's only 20,000 Americans that have converted into a religion of Islam to become Muslims?
I don't know. But I can promise you, Patrick, I have no understanding why a secular woman would ever convert to Islam in light of the Muslim view of women. That's beyond me.
Whoa.
But what is he talking about? Because he didn't clarify what is the Islam's view of women, like, in his mind.
He left that to your imagination.
Yeah, he left it to the imagination.
Yeah. So what do you say now to he would not what he's leaving to the imagination that Islam disrespects women, that Islam treats women as second-class citizens, and all the other things that the stereotypes, you know what they are. What would you say to Patrick Ben David, who's asking him the question, and he's responding in that way? Just in short, like, what do you? I mean, there are more women entering Islam than men. Is that statistically true? I mean,
Yes.
they're not stupid. I mean, they're doing their research, and the society, you know, and the industries and whatnot are having them undress and get naked and running wild and whatnot. Islam is actually having her being respected, and she's valuing that direct connection with her Creator, the modesty, like Jesus' mother Mary. Can you elaborate on that? What do you have to say?
I think that Muslim men are seen as more masculine.
Yep.
Than Christian men or just average secular men. So Muslim are seen as more masculine. There's the value of modesty, as you mentioned. There's the value of patriarchy that is just naturally attractive to women. And there's been one interesting study where they ask women, do you prefer like a more masculine macho type of man or like a less macho? And they do it like through images and a series of questions. And even the most feminist, the most secular, that's who he's talking about, right? Like, why would secular women? Even the secular women, they choose a more masculine, a more patriarchal, macho type of man. Why? That's their nature. Like, that's what they naturally want. Not this kind of feminist, liberal, secular equality of the sexes and we're partners and stuff like that. So Islam has maintained its patriarchal nature, its patriarchal teachings, and that's like very attractive to people at a deep, natural level in terms of their nature. And people get it. People get, like, why would I become Muslim? Is because that appeals to me, that Islam aligns with my nature. Modesty was another big thing that you mentioned. Like, we don't treat women like pieces of meat, like put on display. And some women actually might not want to become Muslim for that reason, because they want to show themselves. They want to be a piece of meat. And Islam instead says you should only show your beauty to your husband. Your husband is the one who can appreciate that, and you don't want to just be a public property for everyone to enjoy your body, basically. And so sensible women understand that that is a better way of life than this never-ending disappointment of just displaying your body publicly and relying on your beauty for attention. Because guess where that ends up? You end up being 35 years old, the beauty goes away, you know, the wrinkles start creeping in. You get to 40, you get to 45, you need plastic surgery, you need Botox, your beauty is not going to last. So you built your entire identity and sense of self-worth on showing yourself, your beauty, to other men, and now that's gone. So what do you have left? That's the secular world of giving women as many rights and freedoms as possible, letting them to show as much skin as possible. That's created the worst dystopia for women. Women now are more depressed and more downtrodden than ever before at any point in history. So if he as a Christian wants to play this game of like, oh, Christianity is better than Islam because we give women more freedoms and more rights and more empowerment, where has that actually led? That has led to a modern dystopia in which we're living, and some women are smart enough to realize that and choose the intelligent choice, which is Islam.